When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is... And the Beavers about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the opening possession of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense?
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Beavers in the hurry up. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Bond. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Beavers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. The inside handoff. Spins away from the defender. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Now the play fake. Sends it downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rios. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Defenses have got to play with great eye discipline, especially when you're facing teams that will run the jet sweep. You've got to be able to locate the football extremely quickly, and defense did not do a good job of it that time.
They'll run it. He breaks a tackle. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Knights did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Rios. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the option. He'll do it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
The give to the back. Ran through the contact.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Daniel. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Powers through the defender. Just dismissing tackles. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Quick spin on the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Beavers are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pulls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That's caught. It's Ogden. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Daniel. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 4 over Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kane knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rios. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Going to the running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying play action. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a grab deep. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick tempo here for the offense. The give to the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass, it's Daniel. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Ogden. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on! He now has 53 yards on the ground, a very popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Back to throw, it's Daniel. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummeled. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Ogden. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Beavers want to move quickly. To the air on second down. The short hands. It's Harbor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Daniel. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Back open in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Beavers want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniel. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Pitts. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They boot it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Red pass is complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. There's a live football. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air, it's Daniel. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State! Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Rios. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. Hunt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Swan. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's the heat. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Daniel.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man, it's Pitts. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rios. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Power football with the run. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Beavers will hustle to the line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Under fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Beavers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. To the air, it's Rios. Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive. A hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, it's looking like an uphill battle.
Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense in hurry-up mode. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Pitts. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give on the inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniel. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play.
Turning it on. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Mustangs will have it first and 10.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be...
He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Rios. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Third down play from the gun. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. To the air, it's Rios. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Shotgun snap on third down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Running back searching for a hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Beavers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.